So BRKR was first covered, I think, in the first session of the weekly live coaching is on 15. So I mark it up. So this is where I first cover this stock, BRKR. So it's pretty much based on a short-term swing. So you can see that right after I mentioned, it did not really take off. So instead, it just sort of consolidate here for maybe 4 or 5 days, and or even a 1 week. So the actual breakout trade probably happens somewhere around here, either on this doji or even this slightly have a rejection bar right there. So I think this is the breakout trade, and subsequently it just take off and with a good swing up. And if I just zoom in, this is the candle that I lock in some profit, so probably about half of the position. And I think it makes sense because in terms of the reward to risk, you can see that this is the risk and this is the reward. So definitely I think it's worth to lock in, despite that I don't really see a lot of the threatening price action and also the supply level. So if you just want to purely trade based on the supply and also based on the price action, so I think you'll still be in the trade. But I just want to lock in some position because you can just left 1/3 or 2/3 or half and just trail your stop. So it can probably still go up a bit. But right now, the reason that I can take some profit here is because it's just hit a overbought, overbought. Okay, so Dave just say can still go in for this. Well, not I wouldn't go in, but I still have position, so I will just let it trail because, like I mentioned, is overbought right there. So every time it's overbought, it probably can have a reaction. So if the reaction happen, something like this, then I wouldn't be surprised. So I wouldn't really go in for this. It's probably a bit late. Okay, so next one is DAC, Danao. So this is also cover on 15th of the August. So that's first cover. So Danao is, again, I think there's a very nice uptrend channel. Here's a change of character. And the reason that I cover and also initiate this trade is because of this uh, breakout trade. So you can see that the volatility right after this change of character has been getting lesser and lesser. So supply has been getting lesser. So I think that it just makes sense to even give it a try. This is the localized breakout and anticipate at least a test of the previous swing high level. So this is generally a very short-term trade to here. However, on this breakout day, you can see that it did not really have any kind of the rejection or pullback. It's straight off, very strong breakout. So I think that's very bullish. And in terms of the trade management, I think it's still worth to keep it because I don't really see any threatening price action in terms of the pullback. Look at how shallow is this kind of the pullback with the decreasing of the supply, and there is no overbought. So this kind of the channel overbought. This is where I tend to want to lock in some profit. But for this, I think probably there is still some more upside. So Dave, if you're wondering if this can still possible can go in, I think that certainly there's a chance. So if we just use some kind of the breakout, just draw a line. This pivot, uh, this high here probably is 8813, 88.13 or 88.2 is probably some kind of the pivot or resistance that we can lean on, or even we want to go into the hourly time frame. Yeah, for this, probably I will just for the safe side, I'll use this. Okay, so just make sure you can break above this high. So this is 8889, so 88.9. So as long as you can commit above 88.9 with the hourly candle, then I think that certainly can go in. With your stop is just quite a natural position. Yeah, somewhere around here below the swing low, or maybe even below this. So depending how tight you want. So that's Danaos. I think there's probably more upside for Danao. Okay.